Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I curl my hair and how I got this makeup look. This is kind of like I don't do either of these things every day. Most days I wear my hair up actually, but this is like my everyday kind of hair look. If I have somewhere to go or an event or whatever to go to, then this is what I'll do to my hair. Or if I just want to feel more put together one day. Days I go into work, this is what I like to do. And my makeup, super light, super easy, but still makes me feel like I put a lot of effort into my makeup. So yeah, I got requested to show you guys how I do my hair and use my texture spray. So that was my inspiration for the whole video. So thank you if you requested this video. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into doing my makeup first. So we're gonna start out with my Refi primer. My eyes look so dark today because I am really tired, but I'm just gonna blend this in all over my face. I'm gonna use some of my NARS eyeshadow base and put that all over my eyelids so our skin will be super prepped and ready to go. Also, I just tinted my eyebrows last night and they're really dark right now. My eyebrows are naturally really light, really blonde, so I've been tinting them so that you can like actually see them better and so that it makes my brows look much fuller. I'm using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is like one of my all-time favorites. Next, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Tantour Cream Bronzer in Light. And I'm also going to use, I think I'm gonna try this brush. This is the foundation brush from Sephora. I kind of want to see how this goes. But I'm just going to blend some of this like on my cheekbones to kind of contour my face a little bit. So today is Halloween, which is so exciting. Today is my baby's first Halloween, and we are going to be dressing him up as a chipmunk. So we are going to be going trick-or-treating with one of my friends. She has 2 little girls, and so we're gonna go with them because one of her kids is 2, so she can like go trick-or-treating and knows how to like say trick-or-treat and all. I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is the best. We decided we were gonna go with a chipmunk because since we're going with my friend and her 2 girls, her one little girl is gonna be Snow White and then one of her kids is gonna be a little deer. So I was like, we're gonna stick with like the Snow White forest animals theme and do a chipmunk. It's so funny. I was looking at little dwarf costumes, but like I was just like, you know, I don't know about the dwarf. I'm like, it's like kind of cute but kind of ugly, and I want him to still be cute. So I was like, I'll just go with the chipmunk, and he has such chubby little cheeks. We were like, it's perfect. So I just kind of go over my whole face, blending it all out, and voila. I'm gonna use this Fenty powder, and this is the lavender shade. So it's like a super light purple, which is supposed to have like a nice brightening effect to your face. I'm really just going to put this like on my eyes and underneath my eyes to help brighten that area up. to make it look like I got a ton of sleep last night. Which actually, you know what, I can't even lie. Last night was the first night my son slept through the whole night. Like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting. He did so good last night. I'm so proud of him, but I don't want to like talk too much about it because I'm like, I feel like it's not necessarily going to be like the regular thing quite yet. I'm also going to put this throughout my like, basically my T-zone. I'm going to use Charlotte's Tilbury powder, and this is in the shade medium, and I'm just going to kind of use this with a big fluffy brush to set the rest of my face. But he has done really good sleeping, and like I said, last night was the first night he slept through like the whole night. So he typically wakes up at 7 in the morning. He goes down around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and will wake up at 7 in the morning, but he'll wake up around 4, 5 to, or I would say between 3 and 5 to eat. And then there'd be like nights here and there. He would wake up maybe a couple other times and like need a little help going back to sleep. But last night he went to bed at like 7:45 and he slept until 6:45 this morning. See the difference that makes. I am obsessed with the whole fluffy brow thing. And with tinting my brows, I don't have to like fill them in or anything. Like, because I used to have to like fill them in because they were so light, and like, and then there would be so much hair that you could barely like see. So filling them in or tinting them makes it to where I don't have to fill them in, and they look so much fuller. This was the e.l.f. bralette, by the way. So let's move into eyes. I'm gonna use my beloved Natasha Denona Glam Palette, and I'm just gonna start off with using the like transition shade, and I'm going to like kind of put this, oops, that was the wrong color. Put this all through my crease. I'm not doing much eyeshadow today, and then I'm actually going to take the crease shade, which is right next to it, and put that through my crease as well a little bit. These are like very cool toned shades. So after that, I'm going to use the blend shade here, and we're going to do this like kind of just going over, and I like to kind of like blend it up, taking a big fluffy brush and that transitions shade again to kind of just like blend all of this out a little bit better. Like so much more cool toned than I'm used to. I'm going to also take a little brush and blend that crease and blend shade and put those on my lower lash line. Now I'm going to use this shade, it's the brow bone shade, and my finger, and I'm going to just kind of like lightly sweep this across my eyelid. I don't typically really wear shimmery shades. I'm gonna use this like center eyelid shade as well. I feel like this shade's a bit lighter. So weird seeing me with this much eyeshadow on, just because I feel like I never wear this much eyeshadow anymore. I'm gonna use my Dior palette and this like white shade in my inner corner, and then we will curl the lashes and do mascara. We are going to use some bronzer. This is the Glowish bronzer by Huda Beauty. So I'm really just kind of like setting where I did the other one. Okay, then we're gonna use this Patrick Ta blush. So we're starting off with the powder. This is in the shade She's That Girl. And this is like such a pretty pink. I am obsessed with this blush. I love it. And I think it's always gonna be special because this was my wedding day blush. Oh, I love it. It's just so pretty and so easy to use. And it makes you look so flushed. And then we are going to take the cream and put that over. So I just like used my Dior highlighter again and mixed all three of these shades. And now we are going to do some lips. I'm gonna just use Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, a classic. My lips are like, they have foundation all over them. I hate that. I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario Rose Glow Lip Serum. It's so glossy. So glossy and pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and transition into doing hair now. Okay, so I'm going to take my hair down. It's kind of like a mess. It was curled like 2 days ago, and I still haven't washed it. So that's what we're working with today. But typically it's nicer to curl your hair when your hair is a little dirtier. So then your curls last a little bit better than they would with like super clean hair. So I'm just going to brush my hair out. Could use dry shampoo if you wanted. I don't really like using dry shampoo because my hair is naturally really dry. I'm going to use the Moroccan Oil Perfect Defense Heat Protectant, and I'm like kind of focusing this on the ends and around my face. I kind of curl my hair a few different ways, but this is, I would say, probably like my fastest, like easiest go-to curls. So that's kind of just what I'm showing you guys today. So I am going to have these little like alligator clips. So I just like section my hair in half. I'll basically, yeah, start in the very back and then I'll work my way forward. So my hair is kind of curling up in the back a little bit. So I use the Dry Bar wand with these kind of curls. Sometimes I like using my normal curling iron too. It just, like I said, it really just kind of depends, but these are like my go-to curls. So I basically just get a little section and curl away from my face and leave the bottom bit out. Just hold it for a few seconds and then let it go. That's kind of what it looks like. I don't like to take super huge sections, but not too small either. And I really like to kind of start it at my root, like really get in there at my root and bring it down. But I kind of mainly do that once again because my hair is naturally super curly. So I feel like that kind of helps. And don't worry about like the ends looking kind of messy right now, unless you do have like already really straight hair. We'll kind of go in and touch that up in a little bit. So basically I'm doing this side, I'm going all away from my face, and I'm gonna kind of do this for a little bit. Another super great thing about these curls is that like there really is no like, it's really not hard. They're just like super quick. You can just like, it's okay if you grab some bigger sections, some smaller sections, it doesn't really matter. So as long as you like kind of go with the same like curl pattern and you know the same direction, you'll be able to kind of get it all flowing together pretty easily. So like I literally started this, I know I like clipped some of this out because I've just been seeing her curling, but I basically started curling like literally 5 minutes ago and I'm already almost done with this half. Like I can do this in less than 15 minutes if I'm doing my hair. So super fast. Really, this last bit I'll just split it in half. And I'll also kind of like hold my wand like kind of sideways like this. So then it kind of helps really pull those pieces of hair back out of my face. Like that. There we go. That's one side done. It looks kind of a mess, especially with my ends, but we're just gonna leave it like that for now, and I'm gonna move on to doing the other side. So just like we did on the other side, we are going to curl away from our face. So it ends up like feeling like you're going in the opposite direction. I guess because you kind of are, but one side, for me at least, always feels easier to curl than the other. All right, these are the last two pieces. So I'm gonna hold it up a bit more. My hair looks super flat and crazy right now, but I promise we will change it a little bit. Okay. So that is the initial how I curl my hair. And this is kind of what it looks like. Like I said, unless you have super straight hair, your ends are probably going to be straight already, but if they're not, like mine, this is what I do. I'm going to just take my straightener and just like straighten over the ends just a little bit. I kind of use my fingers and start brushing it out and see what pieces to do. I don't like do too much straightening, just kind of going over it a little bit because you can like, I like it to be a little curled, but I definitely like feel like this kind of helps clean it up just a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with oil. This is just the Amika oil, and I'm just getting 1 pump of it, and then I'm going to push my hair back, and I'm mainly focusing this on the ends, but I am going to kind of run it through my hair, and I just use my fingers to kind of brush through my hair, bring all the curls together. Instead of using hairspray, I like to use texture spray. So this was my favorite. This is the Orbe Dry Texture Spray. I really like this because I feel like a lot of texture sprays can like be drying, and since my hair is already super dry, I don't like adding stuff to make it more dry, if that makes sense. So, but I like to use this as hairspray, and I basically just kind of like lift my hair up and spritz a little bit in. Like that. Like this just kind of makes it a little messier, and I'll kind of like volumize up my roots a bit, kind of make it a little more messy, and this just adds a little bit of like of that grit to your hair. Yeah, I love this. I think it's really easy, it's super quick to do, so this is one of my like go-to curling my hair looks, and that's pretty much it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please let me know any other video requests that you have down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.